Hey, what's up? I'm TJ. I'm filming this out of my home in Vancouver, BC, Canada, and just want to basically let you guys in on what I got going on in my life. Um, I'm doing the Uberman sleep schedule for those of you who know what that is, and if you don't, well then great, you're watching the right video because I'm gonna fill you in on what Uberman sleep and polyphasic sleep is all about. So basically, I'm gonna get right down to it because I want the video to be pretty short. Even then, I know it's gonna be pretty long because I got a lot of stuff that I want to get to you. So basically, I'll just get started. Basically, how I heard about the Uberman sleep schedule is about a year ago. I read a book called The 4 Hour Body by Timothy Ferris, and basically, in that book, he talked about a 2 hour sleep schedule where you sleep in chunks throughout the day, and if you add that time up, it works out to 2 hours. And when I first read that, I was really interested because I always find myself like wishing, man, if only I had more time in the day to get stuff done. And I think I use my time effectively as it is, and still I can't get enough things done, and I always want to get more done. So a lot of things that I would like to do, like learn music, learn guitar, learn piano, learn languages, often they end up getting pushed, further back in my schedule, and I never actually get to doing them. So when I heard about the Uberman sleep schedule, I was really interested because I sleep normally like 7 to 8 hours a day, and for me to cut that down to 2 hours, that would give me at least 5 hours every day to do stuff that I want to do. And hell, I was up for that. So um, about a year ago, that's when I heard of it, and I actually tried to do it like right then and there when I read that, and it didn't go so well. It was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be, and I just was not prepared for all the things that I had to go through schedule wise, and in terms of oversleeping and stuff. So that didn't work out, and now it's probably about a year later, and I'm back at it. I have my schedule such that it can accommodate the adaptation period that's involved. So I'm looking really forward to getting it this time. Let me tell you a little bit about the sleep stages, because what you're really doing is we're actually taking the normal sleep that most people get. Like most people are on a monophasic sleep schedule. That means that throughout the 24 hour, throughout the day, throughout the 24-hour period, there's one big chunk of time where they get all their sleep in, and monophasic, so one phase of sleep throughout their entire day, and then they go on through their entire day without taking any naps or getting any sleep at all until they're ready for their next major sleep. Um, Most people, well, the research shows that when you go into a monophasic sleep like that, you're actually progressing through different phases, different stages of sleep. There's five that's in the popular literature. Stage one is where you're laying down and it's very light sleep. You're just kind of transitioning from being awake to falling asleep. Stage two is where your heart rate and your breathing starts to slow down a little bit, and your temperature drops a bit, and you're asleep now, and your body is prepping up for getting you into the deeper stages of sleep. So stages 3 and 4 are when you're in a deeper sleep now, and your brain is actually becoming more active, producing delta waves, and getting ready for what it really needs is actually the stage 5, which is REM sleep. That's actually from what the research shows is actually the most critical part of your sleep. When you sleep during the night, is getting into stage 5, is also called REM sleep. REM means rapid eye movement. So once you're in REM, that's when you're dreaming, and your eyes, underneath your eyelids, your eyes are moving back and forth and all different directions really quickly. And that's when the brain gets its rest and rejuvenation that it needs to prepare you for the next day. So that's monophasic. What polyphasic sleep does is it actually takes that big chunk of sleep that most people have, which is monophasic, and it actually cuts that down. And what happens when you start cutting that that big chunk down, you actually have to compensate for that by having smaller period throughout the day where you nap and you get a little bit of that sleep back. So basically, there's a few different types of polyphasic sleep. Um, I'll go over the most popular ones with you, the ones that I found online, and the one I'm going to be doing particularly is the Uberman sleep schedule. So you'll find out a lot more about that than all the other ones. But I'll just give you a quick rundown of what the other ones are all about. So I'm actually gonna turn this around